Welcome to the second episode of the podcast. The first episode is on my cousin's channel, Julia Rosales. She's my guest today. And she has a bunch of cool videos, so please go check her out. Her link will be in the description. To make things awkward, it's you're like, we're not recording, Chris, don't think about it.
This thing.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the microphone volume. I'm like, how can you
Why?
tell already?
Because it's like just a little bit more than half where it's like showing this.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, you can
I got
just
it.
lower it through that part. The middle part, you
Do
see?
you see it?
Oh, that's really weird. That's...
Oh, that's really fucked up.
We're
No,
keeping
that
all
part,
this
yeah.
in, yeah. We're keeping this in. That's a terrible...
Is that good, Monica? Because I don't trust Chris.
Yeah.
That's like a
Okay,
terrible
right there,
angle,
right
first
there.
off. I don't know what you were thinking.
I obviously couldn't see, and you're like freaking 6'1".
More like 6'1.5".
Oh, shit.
That's so much better.
No, but for real, I had
Is it so much better?
I had
Monica?
4 college essays due.
Do we look really pale because of the light?
Yeah, it's because of the white guys.
No.
I totally didn't spend my whole summer inside.
Yeah, I went to Florida, and I feel like I got paler.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't. And yeah.
I went outside for one day and I got burned. I was like, I'm done. That's that's
I got
the extent
Taryn
of my
and
vacation.
Julia, and I was.
She was out less than I was,
Yeah.
it felt like.
Oh my god, I went to Mexico for like a whole week, and like the first couple days on the beach, I was like outside, and then I got sunburned. I was watching like Mexican Netflix that has like way better shows than us, and I was like,
El Internado? Do you know what that is?
I was
know what that
I was
is?
talking about like Rick and Morty.
Oh. Oh, so like American shows, but
American
in Spanish?
shows, but American shows, but they only have them on Mexican Netflix, because their Netflix is way better than ours. They get way more shows.
Wait, how's that possible?
It's based
not
on region.
owned by the same.
It's region
Oh,
based.
duh. That
Yes.
makes sense.
Yeah, that's why.
Whoa.
That's why you can't have a VPN on when you're on Netflix, because they don't want you like. They're like, hey, we keep it to your country, all right? You know what I mean? Like they just don't want you having more shows,
Whoa.
because it's more expensive here to license shows and like keep them on Netflix.
True.
Anyways, El Internado. Do you know what that is?
No,
It's Spanish. It's like from Spain. but-
I understood that you were speaking Spanish. Thank you.
No. From like it's no. Oh, fuck you. The
Ha,
Spaniard
Jaeger
version.
check.
The Spanish version. It's the
You can
Spanish
talk
version
about
in
that,
Spanish.
Chris.
Oh yeah,
That-
let's talk about
that
this real
can.
quick because
Okay.
this pisses me off a little bit. It's really
So-
dumb.
First off, it's a regular. It's Game Fuel, which is just a regular can of Mountain Dew.
Is that like sponsored by PewDiePie or something like that?
No, it's just they decided to make an energy drink, but it's the same as regular Mountain Dew. Anyways, so they have, for some reason, someone at Mountain Dew was like, hey, it's really easy to open our cans. Let's make it super difficult. So you have
Difficult for Chris. Let's be clear here. It's probably easy for everyone else.
everyone else like, I got it in the first try. Like,
Yeah.
it has instructions I
Yeah.
didn't read.
It's like if your name is Chris and you're dumb.
You popped this off, and I was like, that's a really tiny hole to like be drinking Monster out of. So I was like, and then I didn't realize you like push it back, and it like opens like a regular can of soda.
Well done, Chris.
Can I say something? We do that at our school. You're not supposed to clap for people. You're supposed to snap.
Oh God. I haven't. That's like helicopter parenting type thing, and like that reminds me of like participation trophies.
I think that if I were to kiss
Do you hear that?
Tyler
sorry.
Oakley,
What's that noise?
they're watching a movie.
I wonder if the microphone is picking.
I
that
hope
up.
it is.
I really
It's like,
hope-
but what's it called?
Whoa, I can't tell the difference. Who was that?
We're in band class, and someone perfects like the solo, and everyone's just like,
Oh, that's
I'm like, stop
pizzazzy.
fucking snapping. We're not children. Like, get.
Yeah. I feel like somebody like complained to their parents and then the parents complained that like when you clap it hurts my child's ears. Fix that. And then they're like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Miss Smith." You know?
I have a
They're
teacher
like,
named
"Susan."
Mr. Smith, and I called him Mr. Simon because Simon is his first name. So I
Yes.
called him Mr. Simon for a straight week, and he didn't notice. And then on Friday, I was like, "All right, see you later, Mr. Simon," and he was like, "It's Mr. Smith. Simon's my first name," and I was like, "What, dude? That's crazy!" And I ran out because I was embarrassed. I know. Could you imagine someone's been calling you the wrong name for like a week?
Yeah,
And
but how do you not notice?
that's what I'm saying. It's on like the thing for the door. Whenever you walk in, you see like Mr. Smith's class.
Yeah.
and I'm just in my own world walking. I'm like,
Yeah. If you were a teacher, would you want your teachers to call you by your first name or last name? Because Miss Rosales, I'm like, oh.
If someone calls me Christopher, I'm gonna smack. That kid's not gonna wake up.
Wait, what about the things that you wanted to be when you were younger? Because I
Oh,
forgot
that's a
that.
good one. I talked about this on my channel before. Wait, you didn't do an intro. Are you gonna introduce who I am?
I think just like
Just do it now.
I don't-
Julia,
I am Julia. This is Chris. We're cousins. We both have channels. I don't know what, whose channel this is going to, but
yeah.
all right, that's it. Intro done.
Oh, okay. So I had 5 college applications due, right? I'm 4. I don't remember. I literally don't know what college I applied to. Can you edit that out? UW Mass is gonna be like, this fucking asshole. No,
He said he really wanted to go here.
I am so embarrassed though because like those were like some of the worst essays I've ever written in my life. It's like I think I belong on campus because I went there once and it was like, are you? And I literally
Changed
looking
my
back
life.
at it, I was thinking about it and I was like, how fucking stupid are you? Are we the same person? I was reading over the essay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know when you get an answer wrong on a quiz and then like a week later you're like, how? Like, do you know what I mean?
Right, right. It's like you totally blank when you actually have to prove yourself.
And then a week later, like, are you stupid? Like, this was so easy.
Right, right.
Yeah, but at like 11:59, I submitted all my applications.
Yeah. But I feel like at the same time though, to give yourself credit, it's hard like because usually the essay questions for college are so cheesy to begin with and like cliche type questions. It's hard to not fall into like it's hard not to give a cliche or cheesy answer.
Yeah, like my personal narrative was really good because you got to choose your own prompt.
Right.
But like when it came to like, why do you think you belong on this campus?
Right.
Like what?
Or like,
what do you want me
sets you
to?
apart from everyone else?
There are 30,000 kids apply to that school every year. Like
Yeah.
what? Dude, you're telling me no one's gonna be like, I think I belong on campus because I like people. It's like, you can't get any broader than that.
Right.
Like what can you say?
Yeah.
Like what? Real funny. Thank you, Monica.
By the way, my sister's in the background making sure the camera is continuing to record because we always have issues with that. So thank you, Monica.
She's squinting at the camera right now. Just like, is it recording?
Is it recording? Did I click record? It's good? Okay, cool.
Oh, I have to go back. So, I have medically prescribed Adderall because I have ADHD. I don't think I should bring this up. I feel
Wait,
like,
why'd you bring that up? That was really random.
oh, because I have to talk about why I've been up for like 2 days.
Oh, right, okay.
So I took like 1 per day per prescribed. I took 4, which you're not supposed to.
Yeah,
do.
don't do that. Don't do that.
Do not.
Do not.
And I was typing my essay, and it's scary, because like, you literally feel like the back of your tongue, like your tongue going down your throat, and you have to kind of be like, You're like, I'm good. You're like, come on,
Oh,
Chris,
no.
we can do it. And then I tried to go to sleep. I was laying down for 4 hours.
Did it go by fast or slow?
I don't remember. Like I don't know how I got here. I'm kidding. My dad drove me. It was really cool of him. No, but what's it
Shout
called?
out to the dad.
He watches this. Is like, I fucking hate my kid.
Yeah.
He's like, I literally could have had any other kind of kid, and I
wow,
had.
I really lucked out there.
Why does it make that popping sound? It makes me feel like it's gonna be fizzy, and it wasn't even fizzy at the start. You're gonna have to edit that part out. That was the dumbest thing I've ever said in my life.
That was the dumbest thing you've ever said? I can't keep a straight face for the bit because Monica's staring at me like judging us.
My friend
I'm not judging.
my friend does something where he'll laugh at something. I constantly crack jokes because I'm one of those people that like, if I keep cracking jokes, one of them's gonna hit.
Okay.
And some of them, I usually try to maintain myself, but sometimes I'll tell a joke and I know it's gonna bomb, and I'm just like, you fuck, like shut
We
up.
go for it anyway.
And then my friend will be like, ah. And I'm like, well, don't, like, I knew it was bad. Like, you didn't have
Yeah.
to make me feel even
yeah,
worse.
like that makes it worse.
Oh my god, your computer shut off. Are we going to have to reshoot this segment now?
Yeah, for sure. Did you see how disgusted Monica looked right
So
there?
confused.
Monica's like, what kind of operation are you running here?
She's like, what time is it? Like, I need to go.
Wait,
Nothing, shut up. Shut
Oh,
up.
okay.
cool.
We are being sarcastic.
But anyways, Yeah, no, I'm wired right now. Like, I am. That's
So, how long has it been since you slept? Like, actually.
Jesus Christ. I woke up, my cat woke me up at 2 in the morning on Friday? Thursday.
Today's Saturday,
Thursday.
right?
So Thursday at like 3 in the morning, I fed my cat and I haven't gone to sleep yet. It's been like 2.5 days. It's rough. I'm gonna pass out in the middle of this podcast, and I'll be like,
You're gonna like start hallucinating.
it's gonna my words per minute are gonna go up, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, but basically what happened, I was gonna be like, and then,
Yeah, it's like shutting down.
we were watching this in Russian class, and it was this documentary about how we speak, and it was before we got into actual Russian, but it was talking about like how you use how your tongue moves in your mouth and how it makes sounds and stuff. And this guy said something that fucked me up. I wasn't high. I wasn't under any influence. And this guy said, when you're speaking English, you know how you hear gaps in between the words? Like there's pauses? You don't pause. You talk talk constant streams as noises.
Wait, what? You talk what?
You talk like constantly. Like there's no pauses in between. Your brain just puts them there. So when you hear a foreign language and it just sounds like one big blur,
Oh, right.
that's because there's no pauses in between your word. It's all mental.
Ew, I hate that. Yeah, because they're saying like you never know when the word is finished. It all sounds like one big.
It's one
jumbled
big
word.
conglomerate of a word.
Oh,
that's
that's
crazy,
annoying.
right? And
That,
and after
that
that, I was
fucks
like,
your mind a
I
little bit.
believe that I am shutting down.
That's crazy.
I know,
That's
right?
cool though. I like
And we were
that.
sitting there in the back of the class, and everyone was not paying attention. And this guy's like from Harvard. He's like a speech or like a linguistics guy. And I'm sitting in front of the class. I'm like, fuck yes, dude, this is so dope. And
Yeah.
he's like some guy in his like 80s.
Yeah.
And he's like, basically. And I was like, this is interesting.
Yeah. I think like psychology and everything like that is so interesting. Like I took a couple of psych classes in high school, and it was like the best time ever.
You know what's
Just
crazy?
learning about like mental illnesses and like. but
Learning about mental illnesses and learning how to control people.
No. Okay, yes, but like
Finding
also
exploits.
talking about like phenomes or phonemes or whatever. I forgot what they're
Oh,
called.
phobias?
No.
A phenomenon?
Nope. They're literally called like phonemes or phenomes, something like that. Where it's like that's the sound each. Like okay, when you're a baby, you're open to all of these different sounds because phonemes, isn't it? It's like
I've
PH.
literally studied this like multiple times during band.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. We'll
Because
Google
like
it.
when you're a baby, you're open to all of them because you don't know language yet.
Yeah.
So you know all of them. And then they were doing like this experiment with a baby. Like I think you hold on to them for like 8 months, and then around like 11 months or 10 months or something, you're like locked into whatever your native language is. And
Really?
you can't hear any of the other phonemes or phenomes, whatever the hell it's called. And so
I know
like
exactly,
when you're a
yeah.
baby, it was they basically
Shut up.
we're gonna get like copyrighted and all this stuff.
It's gonna be like a 60-minute like intellectual podcast, and YouTube's gonna be like,
Claimed. Anyways,
edit that part out.
No, I'm gonna.
You have to keep that part
I'm gonna
ra-
thrive on that,
You have an anxiety soother.
dude. Let's not talk about.
I just
that.
take Xanax. Pop a couple Xans. Prescribed. Once per day.
Cause follow prescriptions, kids.
Be safe.
Okay, and then anyways, so they like told the babies. They basically taught them whenever you hear a
They
different.
told the babies, and the babies are just like,
Oh, yes,
keep going.
yes. Tell me. But they basically. How do you say it? They like. How do you do a dog? You know what I'm talking.
Ew.
Train. Okay, train. That's how you. Okay, they trained the baby that every time they heard a different noise, like phoneme, to look at like this puppy or like this puppet, and so when they were baby, they obviously looked at the puppet every time because they heard different noises each time, and then once they were locked into their
native like
yeah, like somebody went like da, and obviously to us that sounds the same, but to like this other baby from a different country, they were like, I'm looking at this puppet because that sounds different.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
When I didn't really start speaking until I was like 6, because my mom spoke Spanish to me in English, and we had to go see a psychiatrist. And it was because my mom was speaking Spanish to me, and I was also learning English, that neither clicked. Like, it clicked, but I couldn't figure out which one to speak.
Oh.
It was like a mental block, but that's why I'm really good at Russian apparently.
Why?
Because you have to start like what's it called? You have to start like that language diversity at a young age. Like
Oh.
you ever hear like the older you get, the harder it is to learn things.
Right, yeah.
So could you learn another language and it be fun, easy too?
Up until you're like 7 or 8, that's like the
The
very
best.
max. But like the younger you are, the better, and the more receptive you are to learn a language and be considered like native to it. That's why if you learn a language when you're older, you don't like the native speakers can tell that you're not native because you don't have the accent.
Izvinata. I actually have a really good Russian accent.
There's gonna be like one Russian dude who'd be like, "You suck," and I didn't understand anything you
Dude,
said.
I watch a Russian live streamer,
Uh-huh.
and I was just like scrolling through Twitch, and I talk to him sometimes. I don't know who this guy is. I'm like, I'm an American student, and I speak Russian sometimes. And he was like, cool. And I was like, oh my god, we're best friends. And I was like, never leave me, comrade. And he was like, I will never do that.
Can I say something? But I feel like you should edit it out.
We're keeping all this in. Go.
When you started,
Hurry
you
up.
said,
Monica,
do
just
a
get the
dog.
thought out.
The do a dog thing. That reminded me of like this girl who I think, like she lives around
Oh
here.
yeah.
She
Talk just
ooh. I don't
okay.
know.
She basically there was this video going around
school.
my high school or my former high school and my sister's high school, and basically it was this chick literally doing a dog.
Oh my
And
god, did they do it missionary?
Stop. Oh, dude, you can't even.
It was so funny because I was
bad.
gonna.
Dogs.
It was funny
It
because I
was-
was gonna say. You guys thought I was gonna say doggy
No,
style.
because like, and then it was even more
recorded
troubling
it.
because she recorded it. That's obviously how
And
it
posted
got
on
out.
Snapchat.
She posted on Snapchat.
That's how it came around.
she's like
Why the hell would
everybody.
she do
I
that?
think it was on her private story.
Uh,
And then
obviously
Like,
somebody like
he-
recorded it or whatever.
Her parents are on their private story. And she's like,
No.
shout out to my mom
No,
and dad.
but like you can tell that that's obviously not the first time she did that because the dog knew what to do. Like he was trained.
he went
Ew,
to
ew!
her.
I don't even want to think
My
about
main
that. It feels so
concern-
gross.
Is that you guys know? You guys are like watching that video and you're like,
I've
pause it
never
right
seen
there.
that. I do
Pause
not
that
wanna see
frame.
that.
Pause that frame.
Go frame by frame now.
Look how that dog knows what
Reverse.
he's doing. Stop. Look at the paw placement.
Stop.
It's like ESPN highlights. You have like the marker on top of the screen. You're like, look at that. I don't know what I was gonna
But
say.
obviously, like, the cops came, right? Obviously, that's like animal abuse and freaking.
Oh, yeah, something
Bestiality.
happened, but I don't know.
I think she was
God.
because she's a minor, so she can't be arrested. She could go to juvie, but
I'm gonna go to juvie and get fucked up.
no pun intended. Or
No pun intended. Like juvie will ruin your life. I learned this in juvie.
oh right.
I don't know
Yeah.
why I actually did that.
Yeah, that was that was cool.
That was dope. Oh my, dude! Literally, we've been avoiding the first thing we were gonna start with.
Oh yeah. So
Alright.
basically,
No, no,
wait,
no.
can I set the?
No, I'm talking about my embarrassing story.
Oh, I thought you were gonna. Okay.
No, we'll talk about that in a second.
Okay.
What's it called? So when I was a kid, I used to go out places with my mom, and she would take because I was like 4, or like maybe I was like 3. I was really young, and I couldn't be trusted going to the bathroom by myself. So my mom would take me in the girls' room. I'd go in a stall and take a leak, whatever. And this one time, I was like 5. I was like getting older, and I was like, this is kind of weird. And I was in the stall, and I guess I forgot to close it, and I finished, whatever. I pull my pants up, I turn around, and this lady opens it as I'm about to walk out, and I got so red, and my mom was still going to the bathroom. I ran out of the restaurant, and I went to the table.
Out of the, oh.
No,
out of the
I
bathroom.
ran out of the bathroom. I went to back to our table, and I was like super red, and my dad's like, hey, what happened? And I was like, this is fucking bullshit. I was like 5, and I was still screaming. I was like, this is fucking bullshit. Like, I'm not going to the fucking girls' bathroom anymore.
I'm a man.
Oh. I'm going to go off on like so many stories. I feel like this is great.
Okay.
When I was a kid, I was...
Oh wait, are you not gonna finish? the
No,
other
like,
story?
I never
That's
went...
it?
And like, that was the most treacherous, like that
ruined
still
the girls'
gives
bathroom for you. Did your mom freak out because you weren't
me...
there?
No, she was
Really?
just... She came back to the table because I assumed she knew what happened.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know, that always stuck with me, and I always remember that. It like comes up at just like random times, and I'll just be like, ugh.
Yeah, I hate that. Like, I wonder if because we've both established that we're like in real life we're pretty awkward and like get uncomfortable in social situations and like really anxious. And so all the time, like every night, I literally think about almost every like embarrassing story I've ever gone through, and it takes me forever to go to sleep.
I learned this in biology. This is for real. The pain receptors that go like through your spine and stuff. There's this thing called social pain, and it was when humans were like Neanderthals, and basically what it was is if you were to like steal bread and like you were to eat more than you had to, you would be shamed, right? Like people would get mad at you,
Right.
and that would cause social pain, because if you had to live on your own, you wouldn't make it because you wouldn't be on a farm with other people.
Okay.
So we kept that trait.
And that's why
That's why you have social pain, and
like,
it's the same.
They call it like cringing, right?
Yes, and it's the same track as your pain, like your nerve system for pain. So my teacher told me that if you like a girl breaks up with you and you're like in emotional pain, it feels like you're really hurting.
Yeah.
If you take Tylenol, it will actually help
Whoa.
because it's the same track as your pain receptors.
That's cool.
Also, I'm gonna keep going on tangents.
Go
though.
for it.
We also learned that before, like, I don't know if it was chemistry or biology came along, people thought that things just came because of other things. So, like, if they were to leave meat out and it would come back in a couple days, there would be flies, right? Because it's meat. And they thought that because the meat went bad, it created flies.
Oh, that's
People thought that for so long. I feel like
there's something else too that
Oh,
I know.
when Ra, the Egyptians believed that when Ra cried, bees were created. Their god, when their god cried, they created bees. I feel like people don't understand how stupid humans have been for the
Yeah.
last.
No, even now, even now, people are stupid. But I learned this in my psychology class too. So obviously, when you're younger, you're learning about depth perception. Like when you start to crawl. Yeah, have you ever seen like a baby just start crawling, and then they're on like the bed, and then they fall because they think the floor is like right there, so they just go straight down. So obviously, we learned from that, and now we figured out depth perception. But there's like these Native Americans, I forgot where they're from, but like they hate humans. Like whenever journalists try to go and,
America. Native Americans, it's in the name. Oh, are you talking about those people on the island? And they're secluded? And
yeah, they're very secluded. They don't know.
And people have tried to come and they
right,
like,
and they get killed
yes.
on contact.
That is awesome.
No, but apparently, like, since they obviously don't have our technology or something like that, like they had and they only live on like islands or mountains or something
Yes.
like that. And so when they see like a buffalo in a plain, like a plain field, all the way like miles away,
Yeah.
you know, or
However far, yeah.
however
sure.
far it is, they think that it's like an ant or something because they can't
They can't perceive the
tell
idea of perception and the
that
closer
it's
you
really
are.
far away.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And like same thing with trees. They think they're just really small trees.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Could you
but
imagine how
it's-
disappointed you'd be if you walked like 10 miles and you're like, it's a fucking buffalo?
Yeah.
I was working on my ant collection. Oh,
I thought this was broccoli. What the hell? It's a tree? This sucks.
they have a word for broccoli. They're speaking English. Did we get there? We're like, these indigenous people have never been seen before. And they're like, Chad, where the fuck is my bow? What's it called? But no. Okay, if you're trying to spread religion to the last indigenous people on this earth, stop yourself. I'm just saying, like, you've got most of Europe. I think you're good, bud. Like,
Is that why they're going?
you've
going
literally
to visit
slaughtered-
the indigenous people.
yeah, they're like monks, and they're like, hey, you guys should be Christians. And they're like, hey, we don't know how to read. And they kill them.
I also have no idea what you're saying.
No, the reason people go to the island is to make them, like, religious.
Oh, really?
That's, yeah, like...
I heard that
like-
just journalists go because they want to do research because they don't know a lot about them.
oh, yeah,
Obviously,
dumbass
because they're
fucking
secluded.
Journalists, like, they're like, hey, you know those people that like to stab people? What's their deal? And they like to
Yeah.
just go to the island and be like, hey.
Yeah.
And they're like, what the... And what situation you're like, hey, these people don't like to be messed with.
Yeah, I don't know.
You want to go talk to them?
I mean, that's what some of them do for a living. Like they investigate.
It's
They're
the last indigenous people. Like, leave them alone.
Yeah,
wanna see what
I agree-
happens. Could you imagine if they
It
create,
turns
like,
into like a TV show or something like that.
Truman Show?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to talk about this. We went to your friend's house. My eye is really itchy.
You're just stabbing your eye as you're talking. Oh, we're talking about my friend now. Okay.
Okay.
Wait. Okay. So basically, last week we hung out, and it was time to take him back home. So we were driving, and then he's like, "I don't really want to go home yet." So I was like, "Okay, cool." And he's like, "Can we just go to your friend Marianne's house?
I
Are
said,
any of them free?"
I said,
Or
let's,
any of your
I was like,
friends
let's just
free?"
go to your friend's house. And she was like, I can call Marianne, I guess.
Yeah, because okay, Marianne was the first one that came to mind, and so I called her, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm just studying right now, but you can come over." So we come over, and this is their first time meeting. Stop, Chris.
This is not good. In 5 minutes, I'm like, continue.
That's I set it up for you. So if you is that
Oh, okay. Oh my god. You're gonna have to like censor this. We're gonna have to watch this over and work on this together.
okay? What are you gonna say?
Some really deep shit, okay?
Okay, so we have to get serious. Sitting
Ew.
up straight.
Get the fuck out of here, Dad.
Ew. I prefer daddy. What the fuck?
Oh, okay. Now I have to go off.
Did Monica like that one? She didn't.
Now
she
I have
didn't
to
like
go on
that one.
off on another tangent. I have there's these sophomores I met.
So Marianne's out.
No, we're coming back to
Yeah,
that.
can you tell we're not very good? Like we
No, no,
cannot
I'm
focus on one thing
no,
at the same
legit,
time.
I'm coming back to that.
Okay.
But there's these sophomores I met, and I play trumpet, and I was playing La Vie en Rose, right?
Okay.
You know,
that's a good song. I like that one.
fucking love that
It's
song.
such a good
That's
song.
the only reason I play trumpet. Like,
Do you like the
that's
one that's in?
French?
Yeah,
Edith
that one?
Piaf.
Yeah,
I
but
love-
the
I
one
love
by
all her
Louis
music.
Armstrong is good too, though.
Yeah, I like Edith Piaf because her voice is like beautiful.
Mm.
Anyways, I like how a minute ago I'm like popping Addies, popping Xanax, and where you're like, the French music of Edith Piaf may possibly be the greatest on earth.
Oh, oui, oui.
Où j'en t'aime, soir. Anyways,
Well, that's.
I actually speak
fine.
like a little French.
Oh, look at you. Man of many trades. Trades.
Trades.
Trades. Trades.
Trades.
Trades.
Do you want some bubble gum? Give me your sandwich. Anyways, and I met them and I was talking to them, whatever. And one of them added me on Snapchat, and then the other two added me on Snapchat. It's 3 girls, and they found out my name. I was named after the Winnie the Pooh character, Christopher Robin.
Really?
Yes,
That's cool.
That's really cool. I like it. I
like
enjoy
that.
it.
Yeah.
And they added me on Snapchat, and that's my name on Snapchat now. It's just Christopher Robin, and the group name is Daddy Christopher Robin.
Oh.
They made it that, and whenever I see them in the hallway, they're like, "Hey, Daddy," and I'm like, "You."
Ew.
And they're hot though. I'm like, "There's."
So you're into it. Okay.
And I'll be walking down the hallway and be like, "Hey, Daddy," I like, fuck, like, dude, I just came out of band. You gotta chill.
I just came out of band. I just played La Vie en Rose. Like,
I just
I'm
went-
already going.
Okay, first
here.
off, I have PE first, where we go outside for an hour and work out.
Yeah, so you're already hot there.
So I'm fucking like sweating my ass off. I'm in my like khakis, my black polo, and I have to sit in a chair for an hour. So I have like minor swamp ass, and I'm fucking sweating my ass off. And I walk out and they're like, "Hey, Daddy Christopher Robin," and my face, I'm already warm, so my
Yeah.
face starts getting red. And I'm like, "You fucking." I was like, "Hey." It's fucking awesome though. Like, you know
Oh,
how dope
okay.
that is? It's like a power move, I guess.
Yeah.
Because my teachers hear it sometimes, and they'll be like, "What'd they say?" And I'll be like, "I don't know." Just some fangirls, I guess.
Yeah, they watch my channel. They're huge fans.
They do watch my channel.
Oh, that's cool.
That's so dope. Like,
Are they gonna get embarrassed now?
They don't give a shit.
Okay, cool.
Like, yeah. Back to Marianne. Oh my god.
Full circle here.
I'm gonna start talking, and we're gonna have to censor all of this. It's gonna be 5 minutes of like.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
I don't want your parents here. It's gonna be weird.
No, it's fine. They're
They're gonna walk out and they're
they're
gonna be like, "So what's
entranced in the
going-"
movie
They're
that
gonna
they're
be like,
watching.
"Oh, Marianne, Christopher." It's not how they talk. Okay, so anyways, we get to her house, and I don't know what I was expecting, but we got there, and you admit I was acting like whack.
No, for sure.
I was acting. Why do you say no? I was acting.
Yeah,
I was
for
acting
sure.
weird, right? And you're like, no,
For
sure though.
It wasn't his face like that though.
Dude. I was.
I said no for sure.
Oh, okay.
You need sleep.
Yeah, you're so right.
Sometimes I have that. I like Twitch.
Yeah.
It's
When
bad.
I'm tired, I twitch.
Really?
Yeah.
But like, yeah. Anyways, but we got to her house, and I don't know what happened, but like she opened the door, and I was just like, do you watch Endgame, right?
Yeah.
You know that scene where what's it called? The lady punches Hulk, and he like goes out of his body. That's what happened. She opened the door and it was like, and I was like, and normal me was like, okay, we could play this cool, Chris. And that other me was just like,
Yeah, and you definitely went the weird way. Like, I honestly, when you were there, I had no idea.
It stopped.
Okay.
okay. But like,
Wait, okay, I think I was talking, right? So shut up.
no. You were like, you just said I was acting whack.
I've never seen you act like that before. Like, it was so weird.
Like, I was trying to be weird. Alright, my plan was to be like a little weird.
Which we knew going
Yeah,
forward,
I
but
was
it
just gonna,
wasn't
like-
a little weird. It was very weird.
I was acting like such a fucking weirdo.
You were acting like Liam. That's why, remember...
Explain a bit more.
Okay.
Elaborate.
Okay, so
I was just, like,
Liam is
literally-
one of my other friends on the
We
channel.
walked in and I was like, like, I don't fucking do that shit. I'll be like, hello.
Yeah.
And I walked up to her sister and I was like, nice to meet you. And I shook her hand. I was like, nice to meet you. And she was like, nice to meet you too. And I was like,
She's
and
also, like,
I was like looking at like fucking like different rooms and shit.
Yeah, you were just walking around like as if it was your own house. which
No,
was kinda
I was
weird.
waiting in the one room and then she was like, you can like go in different rooms if you want. And I was like, oh, okay. And that's when I started like going to other rooms.
Yeah. But, yeah. But we were just being like the middle of conversations and you're like, this room smells different than that room. Like you just, okay, Chris, thanks. and
First off-
you're like, what's down here? And she's like, oh, that's my room. And you're like, can I go down there?
First off, I just want to say when I said this room smells different than that room, Miriam was like, I know, right? And I was like, power. I don't know. I was going with that.
Okay.
A lot of my thoughts are incomplete.
That's, yeah.
Oh, wait. I have to get off tangent again.
Okay.
We were talking about independent clauses and dependent clauses in English.
Okay, right.
And my English teacher, he likes to like make jokes. And he was like, despite... Oh, yeah, despite her... Oh, my God, I can't think of it. Oh, to the dismay of her mother, she was a complete thought. And nobody got it. Everyone was just like, okay. She was calling some girl a thought, and it was fucking hilarious. And then he put, like, GTA 5 references on there. Like, you know, I want a number 9. No?
No.
It's a GTA meme. And he put it in there, and I read it like the person reads it in the script.
Yeah.
We were homies.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Should I talk about my PE teacher?
You could talk about anything you want.
This is so cool. I've never had this power before. I get home, I'm trying to talk about stuff, and my dad's like,
Yeah.
he pulls out a list of like 3 things. He's
Yeah.
like, food, football, man things.
Yeah, I like hanging out with you, but then also my friends because they get memes a little bit. I know it's kind of contradicting because I didn't get your GTA 5 meme.
Yeah.
But I can't talk to anybody like in my home life about memes because they don't get it.
Yeah, I showed my mom a meme the other day, and she was like, she laughed, and I was like, you don't fucking get it, do you? And she was like, and I was like, that's my fucking thought. I was like, give me that shit. I didn't say it like that.
Right.
I was more like, you don't get it, do you? And she's like, no. I was like, that's okay.
It's sadness where you just walk back to your room and you're like,
Yeah, no, but anyways, like, I don't know what happened. I walked into her house, and then as soon as we walked out, I was like, where the fuck am I?
yeah. Because I remember we walked out and I was like, Chris, what the hell? And you're like, I don't know.
I said you were weird. And then you got really offended. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah. We were talking.
Because I was like, why are you acting like
I think one, I can't remember who called you out while we were still in her house.
It was you.
And I'm like, you're acting so weird right now. No,
And
it was Monica.
Yeah, it was
I
you.
just said I
It was you,
said
and you were like, you're acting.
We were
Oh,
in her
we were in her
basement.
room.
Yeah.
And you were like,
It was
Oh.
me. It was
was-
me.
it was her, and she was like, you're acting so weird right now. And I was like, that's kind of rude to say.
Yeah, and you're like, at least you couldn't wait till we were like out.
What the fuck does Lisa want?
No, it's fine. Don't click.
Can I click on it?
No.
Go to. Her mom sent her a text. We have to find it.
Do you not know how to work a laptop?
I fucking hate Apple. They can fucking kiss my ass.
How dare you?
Like, I bought
You're
it.
doing this so stupid, like. Oh my god.
Who is that?
It's Millie Bobby Brown. My Chris. Oh, hey. Okay.
Hey! we legit just talked so much shit.
Yeah,
we,
okay.
were like, this stupid
I
cat
already
doesn't
get
get
it, Game Fuel.
Honestly, I feel like they did
I'm
that
on board.
because they gamers spilled
Gamers,
their
yeah.
drink on their fucking. I spilled.
That's true.
Yeah, that's really smart.
You know what?
Actually, no,
I
it's
think that
fucking
deserves it.
not.
We're in agreement.
Yes,
My
I feel like
mom-
we agree about everything.
We do.
I took another one this morning.
Dude,
I'm going to crash for like 4 days.
that's
gonna-
not good.
You're gonna be texting me
That's
all
not
week,
good.
and then like Friday, I'll be like, morning. You'll be like, what day did you go to sleep? Saturday. Back to Marianne. You're gonna have to splice that whole. You're gonna have like 10 minutes.
Wait, okay, is that leading somewhere or like
Is what leading somewhere?
the Marianne thing?
Yeah,
Why do you
how
want to give me
got
her number?
Why you got the number?
Oh, okay. So, anyways, this all has an end to a means to an end. That's it. So basically, it was time to leave Marianne's house, and I had to take him home. And then during the car ride, he's like, "Hey, can I ask you something?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And he's like, "Actually, let's just wait till we get to my house because it's too awkward." And I'm like, "Okay,
Yeah, I just didn't want to bring it up in the car because if you said no in the car,
yeah."
it would have been like 20 minutes of us listening to like ABBA and like
ABBA's really good, by the way. We were listening to.
we're sitting there. It's like Dancing Queen, and you're like, yeah, you can't have her number.
Yeah.
And I'm just
Oh,
sitting
wait.
there.
You just.
Dancing Queen.
That was the big reveal, man. You just blew it.
What? There was no fucking review on.
Okay. But he
Why
asked
weren't
for
you gonna give me
Marianne's
the
number.
number?
And my first, my immediate answer in my head was like, hell no. Because, okay, he's seen, or you've seen the video where it's like talking about guys' weird
Yeah.
flirting techniques.
Yeah.
And every time Snapchat is involved or like numbers or anything with guys, it's like it ends badly. At
No.
least for Marianne.
Okay.
Like she's had very bad experience with guys. As far as like they're just like they're kind of freaks.
Can I be
in
real
the
with you
sense
for a
of like
second?
freaky. And they're freaks in the sense of like not that they're losers. They're freaks in the sense of like, how do you feel about like peeing? And oh, I like feet. Send
Okay.
some feet pics. You know, like they're,
So
they're guys like
the
that.
thing that bothers me about that is there is a clear line, and you put me with the fucking perverts.
Also, I didn't know how she would react to it, cause she already has that. Like those guys ruined it for her.
Yeah.
So
I felt like we were just homies though.
okay, yeah, cause I said no, or did I say no at first, or
No, you were like,
sure,
alright.
cause Monica, my sister was there too, and she was like, just do it, give her the number, or give him the number, and then I just made sure that you assured me that it was nothing weird and there
Yeah,
was no
no.
funny business.
I just don't. That shit's a fucking like. It's the amount of like respect that someone like does not have for themselves to do that shit is like
to
it's,
other people, yeah,
It's disgusting. Like
Yeah.
how the fuck do people live like that?
right.
I'm ashamed that you thought I was one of those people.
I'm sorry.
Like I hold myself to like a high standard. I'm not like a fucking prick.
Yeah.
I like to play it off sometimes. I'm like,
What?
you know what I mean, right? Where we'll be in the car and it'll joke like,
Yeah.
like that's something a
You
fucking
pull, like, a
douchebag would
Cody
do.
Co.
Yeah. No. But like that's not generally not how I roll. Like you.
Right. Because I texted her a few days after, and I was like, hey, is Chris still texting you? And she's like, yeah, he's really funny. He's just been sending me memes. And I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah. Stop.
Monica, are you judging Chris right now?
No, I just think that's so like
It's
like,
cool.
Yeah, because it's like I would never have the confidence or the guts to ask like my like you.
So if
for
you were hanging out with
one
one
of
of
your
my friends-
number, even if,
Yeah.
if I
Honestly,
liked them.
like I was really considering not doing it.
'Cause, like, it's just
Nah,
so
I was gonna
weird.
do it anyways. I'm gonna be rude. I was gonna be like, whatever.
I definitely was caught off guard. I wasn't expecting you to ask for her number, but it's fun. Because I feel like, do you think if we weren't related and we went to the same school, we would be friends?
I'm a fucking loser. I'm gonna be real with you guys, right? For real. For
Actually?
real. No, I'm friends with everyone at my school.
Okay. I don't know when you're being serious sometimes.
Honestly, I keep the same like tone. So if I fuck up, I'll be like, nah. You know what I mean? Right? But I'll be like, yeah, but then like I'm not really into her, and they're like, for real, dude? And I'll be like, I was being sarcastic. You didn't see it though.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's a plus of being monotone, for sure.
You can just like,
Because nobody knows if you're serious
Yeah.
or not.
but what's it called? No, like genuinely, especially when I was a freshman, I was friends with all the seniors or the juniors because our high school was like 3 years old at the time.
Yeah.
I love meeting new people.
Do you really?
It's because I just don't get out, and especially at my school, I know everybody already. But I've always been attracted to, not like
No, I get what you mean. Not
I've always
like
been
a-
like, I've always
Gravitated.
gravitated towards people that were like kids that were older than me because I grew up with Anna. My sister's like 22, and she's the one who showed me like everything. So like all the kids that were seniors, they were like 4 years older than me.
Right.
We all had like the same taste in music, like memes and stuff.
Yeah.
But the kids in my grade, like, they're fucking boring as fuck. Like, and it's not even to be rude, but
It's just a different.
they're so like shallow. They don't have any personality.
Yeah.
Like I try to talk to some of them, and they can't hold a conversation for 5 seconds.
Yeah, I never.
And it's
I
not
never
because
got
they're
that 'cause
awkward.
right.
It's because they just
they're
don't try
addicted,
enough.
and also they're addicted to their phone, meaning like they need something to
Show you.
entertain themselves 24/7. So when you try to like have a conversation with, I feel like more so the younger generation,
That's the fucking
it's
rudest shit.
just the worst.
If I'm talking to someone and you're fucking looking at your phone, you're gonna.
I hate that.
I'm gonna be
Like, I
like-
want you to make eye contact with me.
Sometimes I'll text them. I'll be like, "Hey, asshole, I'm fucking talking to you," because they're just like this. They're like, I'll like talk to me, and they'll be like,
Oh, hey Chris, what's up? How's your day? Oh, you're going through nudes? That's cool. Can I get?
"I'm texting my teacher."
Oh, I thought this said Aladdin.
It's Allison.
Oh, okay.
We're on first name basis. Oh, okay, that's what we're talking about. But yeah, I can't believe you weren't gonna give me your number. That's like, what the fuck?
I mean, I
I feel like it's
wouldn't have
because
said
we haven't
no.
talked. I feel like we haven't really talked past the age of like when I was like 11, right?
What?
Like I feel like we haven't really hung out. Me being like mature,
Oh.
like an adult.
Yeah,
I
there was a
guess.
while where we just didn't see each other at like family parties or anything because you guys never came.
Yeah, it was like I don't know. I want to say it was like 2 years. And then we'd see each other like once in a while, but we'd be like, what? We'd play like video games for like 20 minutes and be like, okay.
Oh yeah.
My
oh
dad,
yeah, I forgot. Like in
my dad
was
has
that
to.
the
My dad
beginning?
has to come pick me up.
yeah.
No,
That took a lot of our childhood too, though. When we did hang out as like kids, we would play like The Last of Us.
fucking dope.
Or like when we were at our grandma's house, we play like Chinese wall in the bed.
Oh yeah.
That was so
Do you remember
fun.
that? That was cool. Like was it Chinese wall or like the color? Is that the same thing?
Yeah.
Color tag. That's what it's called.
Yes, I remember
We
that.
did both.
Yeah.
What's it called? Oh my god, I'm gonna say something and it's gonna be
Okay.
real gross. You're gonna have to cover your ears.
But then I can't hear you.
That's kind of the point. It's for viewers only.
Okay.
You're gonna edit this later, aren't you?
Well, yes, I'm editing it.
Okay.
Ew. Okay, just go ahead.
You fucking look at my face. You're like, oh god.
Oh,
Those-
girl.
Your pores are huge. Jesus. Did you wax that thing?
Are you human, dude?
People have asked me that before,
Really?
but like in a mean way.
Oh, well, they have a point.
They call.
Sorry, I
me.
didn't
They
mean to
call
say
me. They
that.
call me a freak.
Really?
Well, it's yeah.
Okay.
It's because I. Oh my god.
No, no more tangents. What were you gonna say?
No, it's like embarrassing.
It's fine. You got to be vulnerable. You know, these are your viewers.
No. This is gonna make you uncomfortable. I
It's
don't
okay.
care.
Will it make me?
In some situations, I thrive off of being uncomfortable. Like, I'm like, oh, this is interesting. I have a tingly feeling. That's so weird. I'm so sorry.
Did
I'm
you
gonna
watch
cut that
Spider-Man?
out.
Did you watch Spider-Man Far From Home?
No, I didn't.
Oh my! There's this part where Aunt May throws a banana at him,
Uh-huh.
and you know how he's supposed to have spider sense.
Okay.
She throws a banana at him, and he gets fucking hit by it because he doesn't have his spider sense.
Right.
And he's like, "Oh my god, Peter, what happened to your Peter tingle?" And he's like, "Don't call it that, Aunt May."
Oh, wow.
Instead of Spidey sense, he calls it Peter tingle. And that's what you just said. You're like, I get like tingling.
Ew.
And
Yeah. I didn't mean it like that.
you could have worded that
anyway.
way better.
Yeah, I'm not good with the words, so
That was so funny.
I know, I'm hilarious.
Oh my god, this is gonna I feel like we're not gonna be able to talk after this.
Yeah, we hate each other in real life. As soon as the camera shuts off, we do not talk. I shouldn't have looked at Monica. She ruined it for me. Anyways, okay, what were you gonna say about whatever it is?
No, you go first.
I'm already done.
No, I insist.
No, ladies first. Come on.
Stop. You can't say that, but you know. Oh my god, I can't say this. It's gonna make. I feel like we're not gonna be friends anymore.
We're not friends. We're cousins. I would never consider you my friend.
You're gonna disown me as a cousin then.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna say this, and you're like, you're gonna have to
Just,
leave.
dude, there's so much buildup right now. Just say it.
Oh my god, I think you know.
Is this okay? Just say it.
No.
Ew, just say it.
Say it, because you shouldn't have brought it up.
Yeah.
Now you have to
You set
say it.
yourself up for failure.
I want to go off on a tangent so bad. I will after I say this. I have.
Dude,
You have one?
I have.
dude, say it. Peer pressure, say it.
You sound like everyone in my class. Like, say it, pussy.
Say it, Chris.
Say it. I have. I got some.
Dude,
I can't say it. I can't
yes,
bring
you
my.
can.
No.
Yes, you can.
Should we turn the camera
Mind over
off?
matter.
It's gonna make everyone in this room extremely uncomfortable.
How do you know that? You're
It's
judging
hard
us.
for me to feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, Monica never really feels uncomfortable.
I have a vagina. That's not what I have to say.
I knew it!
Yeah, I don't know. She's like so fucking cool though. Like
Marianne?
yeah.
Yeah, she's really cool. Monica talks about how cool she is too. She's like, I love
She's
Marianne.
She says she hangs out with me.
She comes over. She's like, "Hi,
She
Monica,"
hangs out
and then you
with-
guys hang out in her room, and Monica's like, "That's all me.
Yeah.
That's all me hanging out with
She
Julian."
jokes though, but she's
Literally,
like,
this has
she
turned into a
hangs out with
podcast
Juliet.
about all of us talking about Marianne, how much we love her.
She comes in, and we're all just like, "Oh, Marianne,"
Yeah.
and she's like, "What are you guys doing?" We're like,
Yeah.
"Can I say my hearing is impeccable for how loud I listen to my music?"
You're on 1%, Julia.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! What are sheep? What are sheep? What are you doing? Sheep, sheep, sheep,
Can
sheep.
you go get?
The other camera?
Yeah, it's in there. All right. Should we just end it now then?
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like we have more than enough.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was the end of this podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed.
No, I think that's it. I think we covered a lot of cool stuff today.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, dope.
Do you suck at like I realize watching some of your videos you don't really do intros or outros.
No, I'm just like, this has been a miserable pile
Dog shit.
of.
Whoa, dude, we're like on the same wavelength.
All right, cut the fucking shit. I'm done.
Okay.
I can't fucking deal with this shit today.
Dude, the amount of shit that I put up with
Would you shut the
that
fuck
just got
up?
cut out.
Get the fuck out of here, Julia. Like,
You know what?
seriously.
I fucking hate you. You know what? Like, fucking turn
You
it
know what?
off.
You know what?
Turn it off.
Can I tell you
Turn it
something?